madness. Our first one up here is our orange dreamsicle. We are the Toasty Smore. We are a family-owned and operated marshmallow shop, and we're very unique because we use the real deal, actual marshmallow roots. Hello, Alice. Welcome in, guys. So we're going to do some marshmallow peeling. This is the old-fashioned way of making marshmallows. We use the plant, the marshmallow root, to make all of our candy. Most of our flavors are gluten-free. We use all natural colors. We do use beef gelatin, which has more collagen in it. And look at this beautiful orange dreamsicle. Hello, humans. Hello there, Wero. How are you? Do I happen to have my cart going? Hey there, Kay. Hey, happy 4th. Thank you, Miss Selma. Sorry, I had the marshmallow actually out of view when I was doing that. This is our beautiful orange dreamsicle marshmallow. We do have 8 different batches to do today. Husband,
Yes.
do I have everything I need for the cart and like
Yes,
the
not totally.
okay, can you do that for me, please?
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful orange dreamsicle made with real marshmallow root, my friends. Try to get the camera in good light for you so you can see it and enjoy it. Hello there, Stephanie. Toasty, how are you? Happy Sunday. I hope you humans are doing amazingly well. I hope everyone enjoyed their holiday. Did you guys see anything interesting? This flavor is our orange dreamsicle, Lynn. So it's a little powdery on top. I'm just kind of separating them. If I don't powder them, they stick together because we make our candy fresh. And so this is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar blend over here. It won't be powdery like this when you receive it. We just knock off the extra powder and we get it sealed up. So it's going to be 3, of course, in a bag. So you can see my little demonstration. So the pieces are pretty big. You know, you can see that they're about 2-inch cube. And you get 3 of them per bag. See the squish. So our orange dreamsicle, a little bit of a close-up. I'm sorry about the lighting, it's not awesome. Orange dreamsicle, because it's a very summery flavor. I do have lots of flavors I'm cutting today. If you guys like this kind of therapy, stretching session, please consider sharing the live. Tell the, algorithm basically that you think, hey, these humans are doing something somewhat interesting stuff. Hey there, Panfish Pirate.
Did you put stuff in the shopping thing and do labels?
Yes, because I can actually do that one. So I go ahead and do it. This is a gluten-free flavor. So yeah, we are the Toasty Smore. That's the name of our shop. And we make the real deal, real marshmallow root marshmallows. If you've never had real old-fashioned marshmallows before, consider giving us a try. It is a powdered sugar, Rachel, powdered sugar and gluten-free cornstarch blend. That way it stays gluten-free. Not all cornstarches are gluten-free, and so we choose one that is specifically fits the bill there. But this is our orange dreamsicle flavor. Again, we use real marshmallow root to create our candy. Isn't that fabulous? I'm just not aware of other shops doing that. Most shops that make marshmallows, the #1 ingredient is corn syrup, and they don't ever use marshmallow root because it's expensive and it takes a lot of time to use that ingredient in the candy. And so this is what a pack of orange dreamsicle would look like. It's 3 marshmallows together. And of course, I'm going to spread them apart and do all that. But we are family owned and operated. If you like supporting small, I would love to ship out to you guys instead of going out to a farmer's market. Because this is way better. being here with you lovely humans is way better than traveling out to a farmer's market. Sorry, farmer's market folks, it's just a challenge. We always include ice packs and insulation with every single order, so you don't have to worry about, generally you don't have to worry about things being awry, but do follow the shipping notices, and when you see that it's been delivered to your porch or to your mailbox, get it out of your mailbox immediately, please, because the ice packs will be melted when you get them, but that's okay. It's just meant to be there as a little bodyguard during transit. We don't charge for the ice packs. It's just kind of added in as a, as a staple for our shipping, because really, it's not going to make it without ice packs. And I know most places give you the option and charge you $5 for an ice pack. It is not optional. It must be done. This is a fine confection. This is a gourmet confection. How long does the shipping usually take? Great question. So we ship out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Raspberry, yes, we have a raspberry prickly pear flavor. And we use all natural colors. We make our sprinkles in shop and everything. Sorry if I missed any questions. So, so if you were to order today, we will ship it out tomorrow with our best efforts, because we operate just like the fine chocolate shops do. They ship out in the beginning of the week, because otherwise it's going to sit in a hot warehouse and melt over the weekend. Happy Sunday, Eunice. How are you? Yeah, if you've never tried real marshmallows before with the actual plant, maybe give us a try. Like I said, it's just unheard of for, gourmet marshmallow shops. They don't use it. I do a lot of looking around, and the other shops don't do that. And I can see why, because our marshmallow process of doing the marshmallow root, that does take an additional 12 hours just to extract the marshmallow root. And then it's 24 hours from start to finish for us to have it finished. We use cane sugar. So all of our ingredients are very transparently put on each listing. So cane sugar, and then we used a cooked cane sugar called invert syrup to replace the job that corn syrup uses. But guys, really, if we're going to call something gourmet, the number one ingredient can't be corn syrup, and I see that so many places. Free will, you have free will, my friend. If you don't like the halal, you are free to choose another shop, and that is totally okay. So this is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar blend. Yeah, we are family owned and operated. We make our candy fresh here daily in our little shop. We are located in the beautiful state of New Mexico, but we do ship worldwide. If you're in the lower 48 states, we do offer free shipping over 50, but we always use ice packs and insulation. We are, sorry, I missed a question there. Raspberry, yes, we have a raspberry prickly pear, because I thought it'd be fun. Hi, friend. Hi, Jake. How are you? This is our orange dreamsicle, as I'm scooting the whole pan. Isn't that fun? It's a beautiful natural color. I believe it's beta carotene. And we never use corn syrup. If you're wondering about the gelatin, we use the beef gelatin. Beef gelatin has more collagen in it. Most gummies and marshmallows are made with pork gelatin, which is fine, but some people are trying to avoid pork for whatever reason. Yes, we do ship to Europe. We've shipped, all over the planet. Can I send it? Yeah, you can, Jeffrey. That's cool. Mochi, I don't have that right now. I'm tired but here, yes. Were you having an enjoyable 4th? I hope that you had a great holiday. We had lots of barbecue. I ate an unreasonable amount of food yesterday. Today is sweats day. I'm wearing the comfort stuff. Hi there, Brittany. How are you? Happy Sunday. I'm glad you're here. So we do use the real deal. We use real marshmallow roots to create our candy. Marshmallow roots makes the candy more silky. So the texture is definitely different than other marshmallows that I have tried. And I don't mean to brag, but I've had a lot of marshmallows. I'm sorry you feel that way, MK. Here is our orange dreamsicle. Natural colors, organic marshmallow root, by the way. I don't just use any quality. I want it to be the best as much as possible. So we do use the Chef Master Natural line for the natural colors. They use a vegetable glycerin and various plants. Free says, can you make vegan ones? I wish I could. I don't have that particular ability. Free, I'm sorry. I've tried, but I just don't have the time to. I want to create one, but I just can't do a vegan one at this time. How long do they stay and last fresh? About 2 to 3 months. So they're completely shelf stable. You know, it's primarily sugar, which is really anaerobic. So it really works well for, I mean, just think about like a candy store, right? There's, you know, sugar there, and they last a nice long time. So I say 2 to 3 months-ish. I've opened up some that were well over 4 months, and they were completely fine. I know, I wish I could do vegan, my friends. I want to include everyone. It's just, it's me and the family, so. Hi there, Primrose. Yes, agar-agar would work. Agar-agar is sadly 5 times the cost of the gelatin, and it's just not viable for where I am. It's very, very challenging to get. I appreciate that, Coco. Thank you. Not everyone feels that way, so it's a challenge. I didn't even know what it meant until I started educating myself, but lots of folks asked for it. So please tell your friends, Coco, that we do have our certificate on our W that shows the certificate and all that. So I'm curious for that person to make them. It's hell of expensive, and Lush, how much they use. Yeah, exactly, Samba. Like, I wish I could, but like I just can't afford it. Agar-agar is like 5 times the cost, and it's like, oh my gosh, y'all, I would literally not. This is not a hobby for us. This is literally how my family and I pay rent and groceries and stuff. So, and we're not rich, but I wish I could. I wish I could do all those things. That would make me very happy. How to get started? My kids and I made candy together as a hobby. And I always told my kids, maybe I'm a bad parent, but I always told my kids, you can have as much candy as you like as long as you make it yourself. And so we learned a lot together. I homeschool my kids, so we learned a lot together about sugar science and hygiene and responsibility in the kitchen with safety. And so we made, you know, various hard candies. We would make fudge, toffee, taffy, that sort of thing. And then one day, my son came and said, hey, Mom, what can we make with this corn syrup? I found an old bottle of corn syrup in the back. Where do I sell these? The Toasty Smore is the name of our home. And then also there should be a link right there. Blueberry cheesecake, I believe, is in stock, but I'm unable to see it where I'm at. If someone maybe could help me out with that. You've only made fudge. You know what? It's more than most people make. So anyway, yeah, my son and I were like, hey, let's figure out what we can do with this corn syrup. I thought, oh, you know, we've been making candy together a long time. Let's see if we can make it without corn syrup. And I thought, you know what? We're skilled. We've been making candy together for years. I bet we can do it. And so we immediately proceeded to burn 6 pots of sugar. It was a disaster, but I took it as a teaching opportunity and started to teach my son and research various things like sugar science and why things crystallize, how the molecules behave under certain conditions. And so we figured it out. We figured out how to make marshmallows the old-fashioned way. It's just not used very often. And then also specifically without corn syrup. So that's just something I really wanted to bring to light. And then, yes, we released the cherry cola. Pammy, we use beef gelatin. It is certified halal. But otherwise, our colors and our flavors are alcohol-free. So it's kosher friendly, but the certification is specifically halal. Some people, they don't mind, some people they do. So I hope that helps. Hey, Primrose says, I love supporting small business. Thank you so much. I just followed. I'm also a small business owner. I get it, girlfriend. Good luck. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Gonna subscribe to you and look into supporting you. Thank you so much, Primrose. What a beautiful herb, by the way. So what are the ingredients in the marshmallows? So each listing does have a very transparent ingredient listing. I'll kind of go through it as I can think of. So the number one ingredient is cane sugar. The number two ingredient is invert sugar, which is basically a cane sugar cooked syrup. And number three, oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Number three, let's see, organic marshmallow root. We use candy making flavorings. We use the natural colors from the Chef Master line. I use salt and I use cream of tartar. A little bit of, oh, Roxy, thank you so much. A really kind of neat, a little bit of trivia is that cream of tartar is a natural byproduct of winemaking. And it just happens to be kind of like salt. It kind of helps with keeping the marshmallows soft, and it's antimicrobial, so that helps. Did you start the protein marshmallow? Yeah, Princess, I wish. I'm so behind in all the things. I have not yet, darling. I'm sorry. These, Tina Marie, these are marshmallows. These are gourmet marshmallows, except we use the real deal. We use real marshmallow root to create our candy. We're a gourmet marshmallow shop. And this is our orange dreamsicle flavor, as you can see here. And this beautiful orange color is natural. I know, Princess. Gosh, I may or may not ever actually get around to it, unfortunately. I wish I could. It's just, we're so behind. So it's just me and my family. If you guys are new in, it's just me and my family making these marshmallows together every day. This is all we do, all day, every day. Princess says the marshmallows are absolutely delicious and amazing. Thank you, Princess. I appreciate that very much. So we do have a lot of different flavors today. I'm going to be cutting 8 different flavors. This is our first one. Our next one after this is the lemon pound cake. And, you know, as it goes, my friends, Baco gel is a vegan gelatin. I have not heard of that. Is it agar-agar mixed with pea protein isolates or something like that? Because, I mean, vegan marshmallows are very challenging. I may not be able to produce those, honestly. This flavor cocoa is our orange dreamsicle. Yes, halal. That was by popular request by lots of folks here on TikTok. When you can look it up, it's like Jell-O and inexpensive. No way! Except I already forgot the name of it. Boko something? Something like that. So this is our orange dreamsicle. The creamsicle is trademarked, so I have to not say that one. Bacol gel. It is not flour. It is a powdered sugar and cornstarch blend to keep it from being sticky. So let's just show you. I've just peeled this, right? Because I cut this beforehand, but marshmallow loves each other very much. So if I don't powder, they stick to each other. But this just keeps them from being sticky. By the way, oh, thank you, Free. Please do that because I have a memory of a goldfish. So when you bite into these, they're not going to stick to your teeth, your dental work, none of that. It's not sticky in that regard at all. Because, you know, one time I remember I was chewing a very expensive gum that's meant to be for tooth health, and I literally pulled off a crown. Per 3-pack, Miss Carla. So a lot of places that are out there, if you guys have followed like other marshmallow companies, their 3-packs are a little smaller than mine, and they start out at 12. Yeah. So I'm trying. I know it seems like a shock if you're used to Jiffy Puff, but you know, these are handmade and they take almost a day and a half to make a batch, because we do that extraction. So we do a cold water extraction of organic marshmallow roots, the real deal. I challenge you to find another marshmallow shop using real marshmallow roots to make their candy. I'll help you with the time. They're not. It's just too expensive and too time consuming for most marshmallow shops, but I'm actually, I hate myself and I want to suffer. I'm just joking. Please don't take me seriously. Hey there, Chevy. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Thank you. I think it looks pretty. This one turned out really nice. Oh, Jake, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, obviously we can't compete with, factory-made, mass-produced corn syrup. That would be a lot cheaper, but we do use better ingredients. I feel like if we're going to call something gourmet, we should mean it. It can't just be a bunch of colored cubes that are super cute, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they make some cute marshmallows, but I really insist on using the absolute best ingredients that I can, within reason, because we use, the real deal marshmallow root. I actually have to get it imported in 50-pound bags because we use so much marshmallow root. And of course, the beef gelatin, the halal certification is a lot more expense for us, but I feel like I want to do my best to make as much as accessible to folks as possible. They are like the same cost as buying a coffee roll at Dunkin'. Yeah. Except you're actually helping a family out. Thank you so much for that consideration. I really appreciate it. Guys, let's tap and get her pushed out. Shay Sky. Oh, I do have s'mores. Yeah, s'mores is our biggest seller, I have to say. I'm sorry, Gabrielle, I don't have vegan ones. So yeah, our s'mores is our biggest seller. God, you guys, the orange just coming out of this tear is just, whew, it's amazing. So yeah, we've been in business for about 2 years. We're trying to get out there, but I don't have the marketing budget to to buy ads and stuff. So I really appreciate you guys sharing the word. It is soft. Thank you, Force. But yeah, I'm gonna take off all this extra powder. Don't worry, that won't be like that whenever you get your order. And we do ship out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just like the fine chocolate shops do. That way it's not sitting in a warehouse and melting over the weekend. We always include ice packs and insulation. That is included in the cost of the shipping. It's just, we have to take extra care to make sure these get, to you in great shape, because we don't want them to melt as much as you don't want them to melt. How do you order? Hey, Misty, there should be an orange cart for ordering. The Toasty Smore is the name of us. We do have a W. I just can't say stuff too much to reveal because the big brother thing. But yeah, this is what one marshmallow looks like. This is what 3 looks like in a package. As you can see that. So that's our cotton candy back there. That one's buttered beer, which is butterscotch and cream soda. I do not make sugar-free. I tried and I failed fantastically. Yeah, Jake is saying butter vanilla is like they're plain. None have real alcohol, they're just the flavoring. Yeah, so like we have the brown sugar bourbon flavor, for example. Yes, it's flavored like bourbon, the whiskey, but it's not actually alcoholic. It is alcohol-free. Thank you so much for sharing and maybe telling your friends that there actually is a real marshmallow shop. It's just that you probably haven't heard of us because we're super small. We're one family. Well, thank you so much. I see that little purchase. Thank you. We do free shipping on orders $50 or more to the lower 48 states. Otherwise, we do ship worldwide. If you're in the UK, if you're in Saudi Arabia, Japan, Germany, or Utah, we will ship to you. You think our double Dutch chocolate could win awards? Hey, you know what? I'm happy as long as we're paying rent. And yay us, we were able to pay rent thanks to you wonderful humans supporting small business. Thank you so much for that. It really does help us because literally it's me and my family all day, every day. Me and my husband making marshmallows here in our little commercial marshmallow shop. It's just dedicated to making marshmallows. We're in the beautiful state of New Mexico, but we do ship worldwide. That's what it looks like when I take off the powder. I do have to powder it. And we get it cured up, and then we put it into the bags. We have a nice bagging machine that gets everything all sealed up nice. 512. Wow, so that's Central Texas. We actually started our business in Central Texas. We were in the outskirts of Austin, and then we moved just north of San Antonio, and now we're in the beautiful state of New Mexico. So I recognize your name there, 512. Shay says, To shop, tap the orange cart at the bottom left. Thank you so much. Start with digital. This is a powdered sugar and a gluten-free cornstarch blend. Why did I move? Midlife crisis. That's what I'm gonna go with. Midlife crisis. Hey there, Jessica. Hey, Cloud. I didn't see you come in there, Cloud. How's it going? You're in South Austin? Yeah. So I was 512. We were over in East Austin in Austin's Colony. And then they built the Tesla mega plant and we got priced out. So we had to move a bit south. And then I kind of, midlife crisis, I wanted to move to the mountains for whatever reason. I don't know. Oh, Shay, you're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Oh, there we go. What a great cut. This is our orange dreamsicle. We do use real marshmallow root. We have about 40 flavors, Sadie. Yeah, real marshmallows, but we actually use the root, the real plant, and I challenge you to try to find someone else, and I'll just save you the time. You won't find them because it's expensive and it's a time sink, so most places don't want to use it, but I'm ridiculous, and I like to challenge myself with making the best candy possible. So we use natural colors and never any corn syrup, if that's something that you're looking for. Family owned and operated. My husband is to my right, trying to put together some sugar pots right now. He's going over and what flavors are you making today?
Strawberry cheesecake, creamy taro, apple pie, and cookie dough.
Okay, apple pie, I think no sprinkles.
Okay.
Hairnet, gloves, etc. I'm such a bossy one. Cloud is right. Each batch of their marshmallows take 24 hours to make, a little bit more. This is our beautiful orange dreamsicle. The best flavor, that's really hard to say, Sharp. Our biggest seller is the s'mores. I'm not very magical. Ashley, it's already been cut and I just pull it apart. I don't make a vegan version. I'm sorry. Yep. Stop flirting with my employees. My poor husband. Oh my God. So thank you so much for the purchase. I appreciate you. So my sweet husband used to drive for Uber, and he would drive literally all night, taking people home safely from Austin, Texas. Like he'd go to the 6th Street location and, pick up people and get them home safe. And I was constantly worried that he was going to be in a wreck or something. So I'm always, how you can do the Google share of the map? So I'm always zooming in on the map to make sure I can see him moving and he's not in a ditch somewhere. So I was trying to sell my marshmallows like at little farmers markets and stuff. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. So I was trying to sell my stuff at little farmers markets and stuff. I'd go all the way to San Antonio. I'd do Austin. All through the neighborhood. I'd hang up little signs on the mailboxes in the neighborhood. And one day I was like, you know what? I don't know how to do this whole TikTok thing, but I tried it and I went viral because I had a thing going around my neck, and every time I'd laugh, the camera would shake, and I'd laugh and it's like shaking, and I guess that went viral and people thought it was silly. How much for free shipping? $50. Vanilla Rose, $15 for shipping. Why so expensive? Great question. One package is our most expensive possible way to try us because USPS charges us quite a bit for just that little package. And so a bigger box is way better. How does it work, Tim? So a bigger box works better because of just how USPS charges us?
Not really big, but because we make more because we're selling more on that order, and we can also insulate and ice pack.
Yeah. I can barely get any tiny little ice packs in that tiny little box. So, and we do shipping that's free on orders $50 or more. We do use pirate ship. It's all we use because we're trying to ship it out the cheapest possible. But we do the ice packs and insulation is the thing, and that's.
We always use priority shipping.
Yeah, we always use priority. Thank you for helping me.
During the summer.
Because I don't want it to melt. And so I spend. What do you think? So we custom insulate every single box. That's another reason, so since we can't just throw this into a box and then like send it ground. That's why the shipping is high. So if you want free shipping, it's $50 or more in the lower 48 states. Plain flavor, butter vanilla. It's a, well, he's saying it's very subtle vanilla flavor. I thought it was strong, but it's a French vanilla with butter flavor. And then Chevy is saying, even on eBay, if you sell something for 20, it's still hard to make money. Yeah, so we lost thousands of dollars in shipping when summer started. So we almost went out of business. So it's sadly, it's not like shipping headphones and just going ground and you're done. Like, I have to make sure. I know it's complicated. I really hate shipping in the summer, but I like to think we do a good job. It is definitely not easy. We spend, I don't know, 3 hours a day minimum working on shipping just by itself. So, oh, thank you, who? Compared to the other flavors, that's true. Comparing it to things like raspberry prickly pear. A second best flavor, oh gosh. What do you guys think? Toasted coconut, maybe? I think that one is probably our second biggest seller.
As far as numbers go, it's banana cream pie.
Banana cream pie is our second biggest seller. Okay, so not all of them are gluten-free, but most of them are matte. In fact, if you look at the Toasty Smore, space D, space O, space T, you get me? There is a section at the top of our W that shows all the gluten-free options. It's like 20 flavors or so that are gluten-free. Oh, Cloud says, you always go above and beyond in everything you do. Cloud, you're so sweet. This is our lemon pound cake. It's pretty nice. I think we are a little bit behind on making marshmallows. Let's see. Chevy says a lot of FedEx locations are closing in my area. Yeah, we can't use FedEx. We are in a small mountain village. We literally don't have it. Like, there's no FedEx station here, right?
Well,
Am I wrong?
There's no UPS either.
Yeah, there's no UPS
more,
either. It's really challenging.
It's more the pirate ship doesn't use them.
Pirate ship doesn't use FedEx. That's the problem. Yeah, there we go. I want to get some, but how does it ship in this heat? Will it melt? Lucky, it will melt if we attention to a couple of different things. So we look at where you guys are and how long it'll take to get to you. And so we insulate every box and put as many ice packs in as we think will get it to you safely. So I need my bucket. Where's my bucket? So we look at, yeah, we only have a post office. I feel like a squirrel. God. So we try to see how long it's going to take and how big of an ice pack we need to put in, or several ice packs. The ice packs will be melted when you get them. So I'm just saying, watch the shipping notifications we send you. And as soon as it hits your front porch, please take it out of the sun. Please take it out of your hot mailbox immediately. I stay in Houston. Oh, yeah, we ship to Houston all the time. Florida all the time. All the time. Keep in mind, we used to live in Texas, so we're kind of in tune with that. I lived in Houston for a year. That was an experience. So this is powdered sugar and gluten-free cornstarch. I'm going to knock off a majority of this. This is just to keep it from being sticky. And Vanilla Rose, we do have blueberry cheesecake, and I do have sour blue raspberry, if you're looking for blue stuff. So I'm trying to make sure. Alabama. I mean, we ship to Saudi Arabia, we ship to Germany, we ship to Utah, we ship to everywhere in the entire world. If you can see me, obviously not Korea, North Korea. Come on, guys. I have a friend that's in South Korea, so I can say that. But yeah, we ship all over the world. Saudi Arabia was fun. We did a ton of ice packs. It was really stressful, but we did it. Arizona, I have to say, Las Vegas, Nevada is kind of a stress for us. We put in a lot of ice packs for that. 90 minutes. Yeah, they're supposed to last a couple days. It's kind of hard to. Do you ship to Igloos? If they buy from us, you bet. the second igloo next to the whale. How long does it usually take to get the marshmallows? It depends on where you are in relationship to us. We're in the beautiful state of New Mexico. So USPS priority is what we use. If you wanted to do a little research and kind of do like a little test run on how long it'll take. Yeah, you're in Arizona. So certain parts of Arizona are really challenging. But we do ship there. We do ship there. So you can decide if you want to try it out or not, but we do ship there. This is our lemon pound cake. This one is gluten-free. I'm gonna knock off the extra powder though. Vanilla says, I never tried these. They look yummy. Jake, you only send out boxes the beginning of the week though. Yes, I will do that for the summer. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because we behave like a chocolate shop does. They only ship out in the beginning of the week because of the heat. I don't want it to sit in a hot warehouse over the weekend and melt, which it absolutely would. Taro, are we making taro today?
Yes.
We're making taro today, Miss Tara.
Actually, let me add those in.
Oh, he's gonna add those to the inventory here in a second. I'm sorry, my bagging machine's a little bit loud, so I hope you guys can hear me okay. So yeah, he's gonna add a couple things to inventory if you guys wanted to grab them. Ooh, how many pieces do you get in an order? So these bags back here show 3. I'm in North Carolina, I've been waiting 11 days. That is not normal. What does your tracking say, Chelsea? So I send you tracking. Can you see it? So I do give updates on the tracking number. So of course I have no control over USPS, but you should be able to look at what USPS is saying on your, that 11 is not normal. Oh. Well, what does your tracking say, Miss Chelsea? All of our marshmallows have beef gelatin. What flavors do you have available? I'm not sure. Around 30 flavors. If you want to check out the orange cart below. Did you update it?
Yes.
Okay, so inventory is updated. If you guys want to do a refresh in the shop, my husband just put new flavors into the inventory. I believe taro was one of them, and I completely spaced out on the other flavors.
Strawberry cheesecake, apple pie.
You low-key so rude. Miss Chloe, why do you say that? Why am I low-key so rude? I'm rude. Oh yeah, July 4th possibly. I'm not sure. But yeah, the USPS has the better tracking than I do. Look at that huge bubble. That's not going to change the... yeah. Someone has, different ideas, I guess, and that's okay. They got options. That's the cool thing is that there's, stuff that's... You were a bit annoyed sounding when someone asked about flavors. Flavors? Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm rude. Just the calories should be on each listing individually because some of them have cookies, things like that. So they'll be a little bit different. I think Cam reacted to you. Yeah. I'm not for everyone, I suppose. Cool thing is that there's a little feature on the phone that lets you do this. I may not be for everyone. These are peanut-free facilities. Yes, we do not use peanuts in anything whatsoever. Okay, well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to say. People are saying, Tim, can you please not do that? Okay. It doesn't help me. People are angry with me. I'm rude, I guess. I love my job. Our most popular flavors are going to be the s'mores, and that's our biggest seller. Besides that, probably the toasted coconut, double Dutch chocolate, things like that. Yeah, I don't even understand. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. So if I seem like a human, I absolutely am. even know what to say. Speechless. We, I don't know. I was rude to someone, Ellie, I guess. So we have an orange cart. If you guys,
Are more people saying that?
I can't touch my phone. I'm working with food. I want to be super careful and hygienic, so I'm not going to touch my phone. So I kind of just have to, you know. Ah. This is our lemon pound cake. So it's really pretty. Before the powder, I do want to emphasize the powder I'll knock most of it off. Most flavors are gluten-free, Allison. Not all of them are on our direct. The Toasty Smore, there is a menu at the top that says gluten-free. You can click on that to go straight to the gluten-free options. What's the taro flavor? That's the most delicious flavor on the planet, in my humble opinion. Taro is a kind of an exotic root. It's like popular in Japan, Polynesian islands, things like that, Hawaii. And it's a deep, velvety, nutty vanilla with slight floral, and earthy undertones. Yeah, I love taro. It's awesome. What is this? Bedding foam? So foam. Miss Chloe, I know what you're doing, sweetheart. You're not making me look bad, Chloe. You're just making yourself look a little bored, I guess. But this is our lemon pound cake. It's one marshmallow, but in packages, you can see they come in 3s. So that's how big a package is. Oh, thanks, Jake. Jake, are you a moderator? I'm not sure. How long does one eat this kind of marshmallow? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I can't keep up. Thanks, Ghost Dog. I appreciate you. How long are they good for after opening? It depends on your environment. So I say 2 or 3 months. I've opened up ones that were 4 months old and they were completely fine. So most people just open them up and eat them straight out of the bag. You can toast them if you like. I think we're so used to dressing up marshmallows. That's kind of what we're trained to do. Is we put marshmallows in other stuff, but these marshmallows are just fine on their own. They stand alone as their own candy. So you don't have to put them in other stuff if you don't want to. We do have cookie butter biscoff. They do have a lot of cookies in them. I'm so sorry if I'm missing stuff. I wouldn't be rude to my customers. How? Just one. Okay, it is. I can't keep up. I'm just gonna do my marshmallows. I'm just gonna do my marshmallows, my friends. You know, I'm one person. And if I'm not really a great fit for you, feel free to harass Walmart or something, you know. Please don't harass me. I can't do anything. I'm not able to touch my phone. I'm working alone. Juicy, no. They are all halal, yes. Thank you so much, Ghost. I'm missing like 7 out of 10 marshmallow comments here. Allison, they're totally fine on the counter. They're totally shelf stable. Some people, if they're like, hey, you know, I can't eat these in 3 months, they'll put them in the freezer. They're good for a year in the freezer, and they won't change the texture at all. Yeah, one package, the shipping is really expensive, but if you get more than one package, it's gets better and easier for USPS rates, but the small boxes are really expensive. Halal is a certificate, kind of like kosher, is for the Jewish faith. We are not political, we are not religious. This was just asked for by popular demand. Lots of people asked when I first started to do the halal, so the beef gelatin. So beef gelatin does have more collagen in it than pork gelatin, which is what most marshmallows and gummies are made out of. So we chose to do the more expensive ingredient and try to deliver the best that I possibly could. It is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar blend. We use all natural colors. Hey there, Where the Truth Lies, how are you? Hey Woody, welcome in. Oh, and then Jay Howell Woman is saying, tomorrow's my birthday. Happy early birthday, my friend. Have I ever made Rice Krispie treats? Yes, I have. I used it with an orange dreamsicle, actually. They come in packs of 3, Cher. I use ice packs and insulation with every order. I ship priority, and I ship at the beginning of the week, so it gets to you before the weekend, so it won't sit in a hot warehouse and melt all weekend. We do offer free shipping on orders $50 or more. That's where you might find more comfort. But I can't. I do ship everything with ice packs and insulation. I custom insulate every single box. But yeah, you guys, our vibe here, our slogan for our little business is life is sweeter when we come together. That is our slogan. That is our vibe. I know we've had some haters in this particular live. I'm kind of like thrown, but because that's not usual. It's very strange. Did you go and take care of it?
Yes.
Thanks, because what the heck, man?
Yeah, they were going on around. It's like,
I mean, if you think I'm rude, then please. We ship from the beautiful state of New Mexico. How is your beef gelatin halal? I buy it certified halal. So it's just like kosher, except for the Muslim faith. Again, we are not religious. We are not political. It's just what people asked for. Thank you, Anna. So just like the store marshmallows, they are made with pork gelatin. You do not taste the pork gelatin. You would have no idea it was pork gelatin unless I told you. But we use beef gelatin because people asked for it. Beef gelatin has more collagen in it, and it has a little bit more protein. Hi, Whit is saying, just verifying, are all free from artificial dyes? Yes, 100% natural colors. I go to great expense to make sure I use. So if you want to look at it, on our W, we have an ingredients page that shows you all about our ingredients. We use the Chef Master Natural line. They use a vegetable glycerin, spirulina, beet, beta carotene, all that stuff. So you can read about that in there. Yeah, we don't do politics here, my friends. We are here to be easygoing. We're here to be a stress-free environment. We do not do politics here. But again, our vibe is life is sweeter when we come together. That's how we roll. So if you like that feel, then cool. Yeah, foodie, I know. I was kind of feeling strange about that. I want this to be stress-free. This is candy, y'all. Get stressed about, I don't know, something else. Let's make some choices about what we put our energy into. So this is our lemon pound cake. Hey, Reyes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate you guys helping me out. Oh my goodness gracious. Lemon pound cake. So yeah, most of our stuff is gluten-free. I'm probably missing like 9 out of 10 things going up, because what you guys can't see that I do see is every single person coming into the room. So it spams like this person came in, this person came in, this person came in. I can't see it. And I'm also working on trying to do this. So I can't tell. It's going by too quickly for me. Stay toasty, stay mellow. 100%, y'all. Only good vibes and positive energy here. we're just chilling. We're not political. We're not, religious. We just want to do. Yeah, I did, Jake. I thought I had something like that set up to keep certain words out. How long do they last? Um, can you freeze? Yes, they will freeze easily, at least for a year. But otherwise, they're shelf stable for around 3 months, depending on your environment. So if you live in a swamp, maybe a little less. It's very dry where I live, so. Jitsu, what did I do? What did I do? Yeah. A monitor with all the comments. Yeah, I can't get a monitor in my kitchen. So we're in a commercial kitchen just for making the marshmallows. Can't, what am I missing? I love the color green. I love the color blue. I will tolerate red if it's, civil. I'm not a fan of the color orange. But really none of that's, I don't want to do that here. Our best-selling flavor is the s'mores. People love s'mores. It's kind of like what people will picture, when they come across, I'm blanking out. I'm not used to such a big room. I'm grateful though. My friends, we use the real deal. So I challenge you, just don't waste your time. But I challenge you to try to find another marshmallow shop using real marshmallow root. You're not going to find it. So good luck. But we wanted to bring back old-fashioned candy making. My son and I started this whole thing together. My kids made candy together. That they do not need to be stored in the refrigerator. They're completely shelf stable. So my husband was driving for Uber. He got into a big car wreck. I got on TikTok, hoped for the best, and it worked out. I did or do have moderators, but I guess, I don't really ask people to come in unless they really want to. Oh yeah, wear the truth. You're totally fine, man. I'm not stressing. I feel like, they have a right to do what they want to do. It's a free country. I'm sorry, I'm missing like 90% of these. You guys, we make real marshmallow root marshmallows. That's just unheard of. Most marshmallows are made with just corn syrup and flavoring and coloring. Toasty Smore, not Snore. Is it for... So here's a package. There's 3 marshmallows in a package. Jake, are you a moderator? This is lemon pound cake. Can you make Jake a moderator? Do you want to be a Jake moderator? A Jake moderator? You're not? Tim?
What?
Can you please make Jake a moderator?
That's okay.
Okay. Jake. BS Jake. You guys, Jake is a big fan of brown sugar, so we made a brown sugar bourbon flavor in his honor. He doesn't have a sign. Oh, okay. Why am I so stressed out? That's awesome. That's awesome. Here is lemon pound cake, my friends. Jake is a legend. The best-selling flavor is the s'mores. Maybe you missed it. Sharon, a little mix of both, honey. If it's the bougie bundle, they're largely only in the bougie bundle. I'm gonna get the next flavor up. I'm sorry, I know I'm missing a lot of questions, but I'm also looking at my candy and separating things. Here's another gluten-free marshmallow, allergy-free, so I kind of just keep it going. This is our creme brulee. This custom sugar that is blended on top here is specifically made and chopped in small batches. It is a caramelized sugar flavor. So yes, there is soy in the ones that have cookies, Fire Wifey. Otherwise, the gluten-free ones do not have soy, except for the cookies and cream, because gluten-free Oreos do have soy. So here's what a package of creme brulee would look like. The brown sugar that's on top is custom made in shop with natural colors. This is specifically flavored like caramelized sugar, like a creme brulee top would have. So that's how we do that. I realize I'm missing a vast majority of the questions. I really hate how the stuff scrolls by so fast I can't read anything. I need help, husband. This, the calorie count is going to be in each listing. Hey there, Queen Shadow. The trolls are out today in full force. I guess like July 4th kind of brought out the spicy in people. So this is what a package looks like. There's 3 marshmallows in each package. This is the cotton candy back here. Here's the buttered beer. What are you doing? Can't you do that?
It wouldn't let me do it from
Oh, okay.
the laptop.
All right. My personal favorite is the creamy taro. Thanks, Mason. Glad there's some positive vibes out there. Hi, Shebe. So Tim just now did it on the phone for me, so I don't have to purchase. So I didn't have to touch anything. Thank you so much for supporting small business, my friends. I mean, I get it. I know I'm not for everyone. People are saying I'm rude, which I think they're just kind of projecting, to be honest. Hey there, Shebe. I'm glad to see you, darling. I was wondering how things were going for you. This is our creme brulee flavor. This is what a package of 3 would look like. There's 3 mallows in there. So Melissa, my son and I, well, actually my son and my daughter, we'd all make candy together, and as a hobby. And my son found an ancient bottle of corn syrup one day, I know, gasp, and asked what we could make with it. And I was like, hey, we can make marshmallows. We have everything we need for marshmallows. And but I thought, oh, I'm being cocky. Maybe we can make it without corn syrup. And then I proceeded to burn 6 batches of marshmallows immediately. I was not that good at it. And we had to go and dig in and start learning about sugar science and stuff, and figure out how we could make marshmallows or candy in general without corn syrup. And so we did. We finally figured it out. And my husband at the time was driving for Uber, and he got into a pretty major car wreck. And I had to get serious about this. So I got on here on TikTok, and I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. Pretty says, I came to buy marshmallows, was surprised when you snapped at that woman. Just get over it. Just get over it. I snapped at someone apparently, and I don't know what to say. Bye. I'm snapping at people apparently. This is a crazy day. Y'all don't even know what snap means. God. What is the deal?
I'm pretty sure I was here when...
Let's stop. I don't think it's kosher. I don't think it's kosher to tell the host to get over it. Yeah. Thanks, Sherry. I mean, it's been a wild day. I don't know why I'm snapping at you, Kingster. I actually don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'll repeat in case you didn't see. The first time viewer, you're not being rude at all. Thank you, Whit. Yeah, I'm honestly not seeing a majority of these things. Oh, plastic, you're so sweet. Yeah, so what you guys may not see on my end is that I see people coming in constantly, and I just can't see. They're gaslighting. I kind of believe that. Maybe bots, but I don't think I'm really worth bots. I don't know what's happening. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, my dog can draw. Honestly, Laura, I want to see your dog draw. And what can your dog draw? So each order is 3 pieces, yes. So just to kind of give you a little bit, because it's kind of hard to tell perspective, is this is 1 marshmallow. It is 2 ounces, and you can see they're a little bit bigger than a 2-inch cube. Like that's legit 2 inches, but they're taller than that because I can't stop myself. Yeah, dark, I guess part of it dark is like, I want to check myself and be honest that maybe I'm a little more direct than people might be expecting. I don't know. Can these be toasted over a campfire like store-bought? Yes, but carefully. You have to rotate them really quickly. Oh, Cashley, the horchata is wonderful. It is wonderful, I think, personally. It's actually about my business. I make cards from dogs. Oh my God, that's so funny. I love that. I wish you success with your business. Sounds like it makes people smile. I love that. So yeah, good luck on your business. It sounds like a really unique thing. This is what 3 looks like. They've already been pre-cut because I can't safely use the cutter during the live. So I do it beforehand, and then you guys think I'm magical, and it's kind of fun. Yeah, this is our creme brulee. This flavor is in the bestseller bundle, which is sold out. We need to work on that. When are we making the bestseller bundle? I know.
Tomorrow.
We're going to try to make it tomorrow. We're going to try to make the bestseller. So we can easily do 4 batches a day. We can feasibly make 4 batches a day, and then like if we're burning the midnight oil, we can make 8 because of the amount of mixers we have in our kitchen here. Jake, send support, please. Can you order a pizza and like send it here, because we're gonna be starving all day. I wish I could kind of like do a little bit tour, a little bit. Maybe, do you think I could?
Not with both phones.
Not with both phones.
Take one phone off the holder.
Yeah, I wish it was easy to like just move so they could see the commercial kitchen. My rush order pizza.
Really, there's probably only, 12 people in Eagle Land?
You would order me a pizza, Jake? I wish that we could make Rice Krispies. Oh my goodness, that would be so awesome. But the thing is, it wouldn't be, I don't think it'd be very nice of me, because Rice Krispie treats typically go stale in 3 days. I couldn't even get it shipped to you and tasting good. How does a dog draw? That woman has a business that where she sends like cards from dogs. Like it's, I think it's like a fun thing. Hey, welcome back, Uriah. By the way, if you have any orders to Ohio, it's probably going to melt. Well, I know there's been some heat waves, and so we're trying to use, the amount of ice packs and insulation appropriate to get it to you in good shape. Yes, this is old-fashioned marshmallows, Megan. So we use the real deal, real marshmallow roots, which is unheard of. Most businesses that make marshmallows don't bother with marshmallow root. So yeah, we always do that. This flavor right here is our creme brulee. I will knock off all this extra sugar, this powdered sugar. I'll try to anyway. Someone once told me life is sweeter when we come together. Yes, Jake, where'd you hear that from?
Who that could have been?
Who said that? Bridget, these are old-fashioned marshmallows. Yum, this is all gluten-free. Not all my flavors, Megan. Most of them, I'm sorry, someone just asked if their comments were showing up, and yes, but it scrolls so fast I couldn't read it. I'm so sorry. I do have a cookie butter biscoff. It has tons of gluten though. So most of our flavors are gluten-free. We have like, please stop, like 30, 30 gluten-free flavors, and then about 10 that have gluten. No, 6 that have gluten. Only 6 have gluten. Do you have more than 2 gluten-free? Yeah, I've got like 20 to 30, something like that. I counted the other day. How many was it? Remember, because I counted it on the live?
I don't remember.
It was like 30, it was 25 or so. I'm making this up now because I can't remember, but it's a lot of gluten-free. It's just my recipe happens to be a happy little accident. It is gluten-free. So the Toasty Smore is the name of our shop. Oh my God, I'm missing so many things are scrolling by. I'm so sorry. I'm missing like so much. I really wish that TikTok wouldn't say, this person joined, this person joined, this person joined, this person followed. Like, I appreciate that you guys are following and you're here. Hey, lady, can you send me an update on flavors? They're all on this, yes, they're all on the S. The flavor on this over here is our cotton candy, and that is our buttered beer. So it has like butterscotch and cream soda flavor. Is someone answering questions for me? Thank you so much. Do these melt in transit to hot states? It is possible, Tiffany, but I always include ice packs and insulation in every order, and I always ship priority. And what I am imploring people to do is to follow the tracking that USPS gives you, because then you can see, oh, it's on my porch. I need to go get it immediately off of my hot porch or immediately out of my hot mailbox. The ice packs will be melted by the time it gets to you, but it's just to be a bodyguard for your candy on its way to you. Jake, if you send me pizza with pineapple, I will be very cranky. Is this real food or a squishy toy? These are old-fashioned marshmallows. We use real marshmallow roots. We're the Toasty Smore. This is our creme brulee gourmet marshmallow. This is food. Yeah, exactly. So I do custom hand insulate every single box, and we also see what the shipping hubs are between me and you, and how long I think that they're going to be in transit and how much ice pack they need. And then also we do ship it priority shipping, which has $100 insurance. How's the marshmallow a root, or is it that different? So the marshmallow plant is used to make the marshmallow. It's kind of like Apple Jacks don't actually have apple in them, but we are one of the only very few places in the entire world that actually make real marshmallow. So marshmallow did come from the plant. So the if you want to look up the botanical information, the botanical information is called Althea officinalis. That's the name of the plant. It's an actual marshmallow plant that we use the root sap for. Where do you ship from? The beautiful state of New Mexico. Just made an order. Do you have an original marshmallow flavor? Our most ordinary marshmallow flavor is our butter vanilla. Butter vanilla is our most ordinary flavor. So yeah, some pretty interesting stuff about marshmallow plant. It had a lot of benefits, but it just was too expensive and too time consuming once factories started making marshmallow. And so it really came out of favor, like they just stopped making it this way. So we're trying to bring back old-fashioned candy making techniques. And it is highly labor intensive. I can see why other shops don't do it this way. I'll order some other time. Okay, Cries, I'm sorry I'm missing your questions. What's taro flavor like? That is like a it's a root actually. So have you ever seen like the elephant ear plant? Taro comes from a plant like that. Which ones are you making right now? This is our creme brulee. Sorry, I'm missing questions, y'all. I'm looking down at my stuff, and Yeah, I might be
Okay.
missing a question. Maybe
This-
TikTok is filtering her because
Yeah.
sometimes things will happen. It'll get filtered.
This back up.
What's happening? What?
If you swipe to the right, it shows just comments and you don't get
Oh
the
my
screen.
God.
They don't see all the other stuff.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah. you
I've never
still
seen that before.
see the users.
Oh my God. I do have a moderator, but you know, these are just volunteers that come and go as they need to. So
See, yeah, swiping right. That's not.
California woman is saying if you can go make her a mod real quick.
It's not letting me on here. So do it here.
So what is it being dipped in so it doesn't stick? This is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar blend. But I do knock off most of the powder. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Ashley. See, I'm missing most of it because I'm trying to like look at my food and look at this too. I want to be a mod. Travis, I don't know you. I'm so sorry. Maybe hang out with us for a while. Thank you so much, Rachel. I appreciate that. So my husband, I've been doing this for almost, a year on TikTok? And I never knew that you can swipe it to one way and see just the, do you do in-person selling pickup? You're also in New Mexico. I'm in the village of Ruidoso. If you're here in Ruidoso, you can do a pickup. These are old-fashioned marshmallows. We make the real deal. This is candy made with the actual marshmallow root. If you haven't tried these mallows, you'll absolutely love them. Thank you, appreciate that. Thanks for answering questions, my friends. Because touching the screen and all that is kind of not a thing for me. You're about to ask if you were available for pickup and where. Yeah, we are in the beautiful state of New Mexico, and I'm in the village of Ruidoso. But we do ship worldwide. We ship, oh, okay. Not too bad, Tiffany. So it wouldn't be too bad on the shipping. I think I may move to New Mexico just so I can buy. Oh, come on. Laura, my dog can draw. Jake from State Farm, help me. Miss Ashley. Be careful what you ask for. Jake is so much fun.
Well, there's a reason we call him BS Jake.
Just picked 3, hopefully they make it to me. Yes. This is gourmet marshmallows, my friends. We make old-fashioned candy. That's all we do is old-fashioned candy here, or real marshmallows. We ship worldwide. Yes, we'll ship to Utah. So we have around 30 to 40 flavors, give or take, Tori, on various days. Because it's just me and my family making these. We have no employees. We don't have, help as far as like, a social media person. As you can tell, I'm a complete mess. So I appreciate y'all's patience with me as I fumble through all of this. Talon says he will be back. Thank you. Talon, I want to steal the cotton candy on the side. I love cotton candy flavored stuff. Yay! Yeah. Did I get disconnected? Okay. Please take a peep at the gift bag below. Oh, thank you, Miss Ashley. See, this is our creme brulee. Bella, I did cut these before the live. My cutting machine is not safe for me to operate while trying to do it in the camera because it takes up a lot of room and I have to move stuff around. So I did cut it before. Our buttered beer and brown sugar bourbon similar. So the buttered beer is a butterscotch and cream soda flavor. That's this one over here. And the brown sugar bourbon is specifically bourbon like whiskey and brown sugar flavor. So they're both a warm flavor. Do coffee marshmallows have caffeine or just coffee flavor? It's just coffee flavor. There's no caffeine in it. And it's just a black coffee flavor. Of course, it's sweet because most of this is, cane sugar is the #1 ingredient. But yeah, I made the brown sugar bourbon by popular demand of our friend Jake. He loves brown sugar flavors. I thought, hey, I need something like that for Father's Day, so it kind of stuck. And so we call it BS Jake flavor, because he's lots of fun. I haven't eaten a marshmallow in years. Have you had a real marshmallow before, Dan? With real marshmallow root? Thank you so much for your support, my friends. Boy, I feel like I need a margarita this live. Probably just the fake stuff. Yeah, Dan, it's a really different texture. So one of the really cool things about marshmallow roots, specifically, the plant is what's called the mucilage plant. So it's related to, actually, I know this isn't very appetizing, but it's just facts and kind of some fun stuff. The marshmallow plant is the botanical cousin of okra. You know how okra has that silky, gooey stuff in there? Because it's a mucilage. It's a mucilage plant. It's meant to soothe and coat. So it has a similar thing. So can you order plain? Plain, Gabriella, probably be our butter vanilla. The coconut's awesome, Tori. We do toast our coconut in small batches. All right. So I'm going to do the cookies and cream next. Because I do everything in order of cross-contamination, okay? So everything I have done, hi there, Skunkle Hippie, happy late 4th. So everything that I do is related to cross-contamination and allergens per capita. And I never cross-contaminate my sugars. They're specifically for specific types of flavors, like gluten-free and allergen-free. I use this sugar. Otherwise, I do shift it over to different sugars that are specific to that flavor. And so what I mean by that is, here's my sugar bin. Whoop, sorry, I whacked my phone. Can y'all see that? White Oreo. This is a gluten-free Oreo. I don't even know if I have messed up my camera view. But yeah, so this is my gluten-free Oreo powder, because gluten-free Oreos do specifically have soy in them. If you look at the package of gluten-free Oreos, the allergen information that they warn you about is it does contain soy. So I don't cross-contaminate this with any other of my marshmallows. Do I have a bucket ready, honey?
I'll go get this Western.
Thanks. I need it like now. All right, my friends. You love okra? Yeah, so okra has pretty interesting benefits with the mucilage thing. But yeah, real marshmallow root. If you look at the plant, the species plant, the name of it is Althea officinalis. It's Latin. And it's anti-inflammatory. The plant has been used for soothing sore throats and soothing digestive issues. That's what the plant has been used for historically. And so it was a time-consuming process to use it in the candy, and so that it kind of fell out of favor when factories started making corn syrup marshmallows. And they basically just pump corn syrup with a practice called extrusion, just factory made. So you can see we use some, Oreos in this. So it is stirred in the middle, and we also have it in the back. So I personally love all, but the bougie bundle is the bomb. I love the bougie bundle, yes. The bougie bundle. So if you like exotic flavors, it's the only bundle we currently have in stock because my husband and I are behind on making the candy. Oh, crap. Never mind. Bougie bundle sold out. We need to make bundles. What is in it? I'm sorry, Tori, what do you mean? Are you asking what's in the marshmallow? We use cane sugar. We use invert sugar, which is a cooked cane sugar. It just does the job that corn syrup would have used if we use it. So yeah, cane sugar, invert sugar, which is a cane sugar syrup. Oh, how do I make that Oreo? This is gluten-free Oreos is what we put into it. And we use a gluten-free Oreos is what we cut up and put in it. And then we use candy making flavoring for all of our flavors. We buy gluten-free Oreos. It's the brand. She's probably asking what's in the bougie bundle. That one I'm sold out of. I just got told by my husband that we're sold out of the bougie bundle. But yeah, so I will knock off all this extra powder. That's just to get it into a good state so we can put it in our bagging machine. Yeah, unfortunately, we're a little behind. I wish I could afford employees, but I just can't. For the chocolate, you put cocoa in the sugar coating too. I do, quite a bit, actually. For the, how many do you get in a sheet? Do you mean the custom order sheet, or do you mean my giant, what I'm making here? Do you mean the custom sheets? Is it like angel food cake consistency? It kind of has a smooth taste, a smooth texture. It's like silky. How long is shipping to California? So USPS.gov has a tracking kind of a tool where you can kind of see where you are. California's pretty big, so I'm just gonna recommend you kind of do that. We're in Ruidoso, New Mexico. You'll eat half the inventory. The giant custom sheet. So we don't do a giant custom sheet. We only do the 10 by 10. And that's 25 pieces is in the 10 by 10. If that makes sense. But we can do any color that you like. Yeah, Ruidoso, New Mexico. Yep. And we ship out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because I don't want it to sit in a warehouse and melt over the weekend. So we behave a lot like the fine chocolate shops do, so that it doesn't melt in a warehouse over the weekend. Yep. Some said there is a match flavor. Oh, a matcha. Yeah, I don't currently have matcha right now, but I have done it. Welcome back, Tellum. You haven't tried cookie dough either. But I've had like half of the flavors. Yeah, yeah. You just moved from Caruso. Yeah, okay. So we're not too far from there. So if you are in New Mexico and you're super close to our village, if you wanted to come do a free, local pickup, you absolutely could. Yeah, I haven't made matcha in a long time. Feels like a long time anyway. That is so true, so true. Yeah, most people haven't had a real marshmallow, Kelly. Most people haven't. So if you've never had real marshmallow before, it is a really different texture experience. It's much more silky. That's how I would describe it, much more silky. Is cookie dough a sweet caramelly flavor? Can someone kind of tune in on that, what your opinion is for Tara? I do use brown sugar on top of the cookie dough to kind of give the mouth feel of raw cookie dough. But Tara, full disclosure, cookie dough is not my thing, so I'm not a good person to ask. Matcha is why I'm here. Oh! Matcha is why I made my first order. Huh. Wow. Maybe we should bring it back. So this is what our cookies and cream looks like. You like matcha, you love matcha. Cool. So this is our cookies and cream. It is gluten-free. We use gluten-free Oreo cookies, which do contain soy, so that definitely is something to consider. Costco sells amazing pure matcha powder at amazing price. I found someone, actually, I think I bought mine on TikTok. It's a ceremonial grade. I'm looking around trying to see it on my, there it is, Matcha DNA. It's an organic matcha. I've got so many of your marshmallows and they are delicious. Thank you so much. Y'all have been kind of trolled today, so I'm kind of feeling a little scattered, so I appreciate the grounding. I don't want to have a stressful live for myself or anyone else. I don't know what happened there for a while. So, oh, goodness. So we do free shipping on orders $50 or more to the lower 48 states. Marshmallow root has always been known to classically be used for, it is an anti-inflammatory. Marshmallow root is an anti-inflammatory. these are a candy, so I can't really say, this is, a medicine. Yeah, it definitely has, Miss Ashley. Thank you so much for stepping up and helping me out, because I don't know why they spam my chat like that. But I literally can't even make heads or tails of it sometimes. But this is my husband swiped to this direction. I guess that's swipe right. You can tell I'm really good at this. Can you make a more healthier version? I'd love to try one. Anna, this is basically what my recipe is the number one ingredient is cane sugar, and then I use invert sugar to avoid corn syrup. I use all natural colors. I use the real marshmallow root. I do a 12-hour cold water extraction of the root before I start making the candy. I'm not aware of anyone else in the entire global marketplace doing that. And, it's just me and my family making these, so I'm kind of not really sure how else to do it, Anna, to be completely transparent. Miss Ashley says, "You're welcome. I enjoy helping when I can." Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I still don't know what happened, but it's wild. Sierra Snow Fox, what a pretty name. Hey there, where the truth lies. Welcome back. The sugar probably cancels out the anti-inflammatory properties, but I'm still calling it health food. I don't know. I don't know that to call it health food. Yeah, I do try to say it is definitely a candy. Definitely a candy. And I mean, it could be better and it could be a whole lot worse. Hey, I tried celebrating home apple pie. Very good. Thank you so much for finding fire. As they're pure and healthy as it gets from marshmallows. Maybe navy, I don't know. I wish I could do a sugar-free, but I have not been successful. I would be really happy if I could figure that out, but I just don't have the money to waste really expensive sugar alternatives. And I tried that, and I failed. I made a really delicious sugar-free pudding once. That one, I thought, oh yes, I've done it. I've made a sugar-free marshmallow. Nope. It was a pudding that never set, but it was really good. Exactly, California. Exactly. Yeah, I tried allulose. And it's really expensive. Allulose is. So if you think about how much sugar we use, let's see, I think we use about 40 pounds of sugar a day. What do you think?
5 pounds of sugar per batch, and we do either
5,
4
10,
or
15,
8
20.
batches.
Yeah, so it could be, we could make around 40 pounds of sugar a day, and I can't do that. Allulose has been your favorite sugar alternative. Yeah, there's something about allulose that, I guess it was the allulose, I'm not sure. But whatever I did for the sugar-free before, it never set. It just stayed a pudding. Yeah, I wish I had an easy alternative. That'd be awesome. Yeah, agave might be perfectly reasonable for like if folks were doing stuff at home. Yeah. Agave makes things taste disgusting. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever used it. You guys are wondering what all that noise is. My son is bagging up marshmallows for you guys. Doing the bagging. We are a family-owned and operated circus here. Ever done a mallow with honey? Yes. And I burned a fortune worth of honey. I really sucked. Do you remember that when I made that almond and chocolate chip honey marshmallow? Oh my God, it was so good.
Well,
But I
the last
burned
one
it
was
like
so good,
3
but-
times, and I never did it again. I never did it again. Oh, I'm but one humble person, and I get scared off when I burn too many things in a row. This is our gluten-free cookies and cream old-fashioned marshmallow made with gluten-free Oreos. If you like this kind of stuff. You like that too? Oh my God, I was so intimidated. I was like, what am I doing? What is this life choice I'm doing? But I think, cane sugar, there could be worse things. We're definitely avoiding corn syrup. I hope that's enough. And we do use organic marshmallow root. I hope that's enough. And it definitely affects the texture. I think that the folks that have tried my marshmallows can say it absolutely gives it a more silky texture than what you might have tried before in the past. Could you do me a favor?
What's up?
Could you give me an update, please? I feel strange. Happy Sunday, beautiful humans. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for, I don't even like marshmallows either, Jake. It's so weird. Don't like marshmallows, but I mean, I like my marshmallows, but I don't like anyone else's. And I've tried a lot of other companies' marshmallows, and it's just the texture is definitely super different. And I'm not exactly a high maintenance person as far as texture. You know how some people are very sensitive to textures. I'm not. I just got the coconut ones. I love coconut. Oh, Rosalia, you're gonna love the coconut. That one we're super, super proud of. 200 beautiful humans watching our little fiasco. I like a good roasted marshmallow. Miss Ashley, speaking of, I really want to try to talk my husband into us releasing the watermelon again, because I want to get all the nice summer flavors out, and that one is really good toasted. You're definitely a texture person. So Jake, help me out since you're an expert. What do you think is the difference between, if any, between our marshmallows and others? What is your favorite by far? The pears and wine syrup is one of my absolute favorites, and also the creamy taro. Thank you so much, sweet. Sweet, not sweet, Sarah. What happened to Jake? I'm gonna have to purchase from you. We love halal. Oh, thank you, Bushi. I appreciate that. I rarely hear that. I get a lot of friction on that particular point. It's definitely not for everyone. I think that there's some misinformation about halal and what it means. The animal welfare is extremely stringent and gentle and caring for the animal welfare, which is huge for me. But I think there's a lot of misinformation out there, so I had to educate myself properly on non-political, non-religious information sites so I could make a good choice, because I was asked by you lovely humans here on TikTok to bring in halal. I didn't even know what the word meant, so I had to go educate myself, and I obviously brought it in. We never had different flavors. I'm Muslim, so we love that. Oh, Bushy, we've got a ridiculous amount of flavors because I have no self-control. I've got about 30 flavors, I think, right now. Sometimes when I'm really over the top, I have around 40 flavors. Can you please take this for me? Thank you. You guys, please don't go anywhere. I'm going to grab my next batch. The next ones up are going to be the banana cream pie. Banana cream pie. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. There we go. My description keeps filtering. Uh-oh. Are you using an extra word? So, I use specific sugar for these types of marshmallows that have the graham cracker and the vanilla wafers in them. Definitely very silky smooth and melts and dissolves as you eat them. Yes. Yeah, banana cream pie. I know, I'm sorry it's not gluten-free. I just can't help myself, and I do use vanilla wafers on this one. I'm sorry, my friends that need gluten-free. This is our banana cream pie. So it's kind of like a banana custard type flavor. And again, natural colors. The real deal. Everything I use here in shop is made with organic marshmallow root. Everything is made with the halal certified beef gelatin. You can see that certificate, by the way, on the Toasty Smore. Rosalia, I love that you use organic and natural colors, especially because my son loves to try the snacks I get. Ooh, nice. So yeah, I do have a pretty cool article about the colors as well. So we use the whole Chef Master Natural line. I tried to make my own natural colors at one point and it was a spectacular disaster. Now that I've had your marshmallows, I don't think I can go back to the ones at the store. Oh, Amy, thank you so much. Amy, how long have you been here? What made you get into making these? Pretty cool. Tempted Teas. My kiddos and I made candy together as a hobby. And my son found an ancient bottle of corn syrup and asked what we could make with it. I know. Corn syrup. What? Is there a sample box of marshmallows? We are currently out of our bundles, Kelly girl. I'm so sorry. I need to get caught up on my inventory. But yeah, so my son and I made, today, Miss Amy, I'm so sorry I was not clear. 8 to 9 months. You're such a darling. My goodness. I love y'all. I need your description of the cherry cola flavor. I'm 50-50 on how that would taste. I need a bucket. So anyway, yes, my son and I, me and my kids made candy together, but my son was like, hey, I found this ancient bottle of, 2 minutes, you missed the entertaining part of the live. I had some trolls and that was really overwhelming. So my son asked, what could we make? Hey there, Christopher, thank you. Oh, I got flowers. He asked what we could make with the corn syrup, and I was like, hey, let's make marshmallows. But, we've been making candy together for a while. We've gotten pretty good at this whole candy making thing. Let's see if we can make it without corn syrup. And then we proceeded to immediately burn 6 pots of sugar. And then we had to do a deep dive onto sugar science and figure out how to make candy without corn syrup. So, I don't know. Something's wrong with me is basically the answer. What flavor are you working on? This is our banana cream pie. It does have Nilla wafers stirred on the top. We use all natural colors. We use the real marshmallow root to make the candy. So cherry cola, Jake is asking.
Well, you see.
Well, you see, my husband's about to be a turd to you, Jake. You want me to just, throat punch him now or later? Oh, California, thank you. According to some people, I don't know. K-Mad, yours are the best. Thank you so much, K-Mad. Since you seem like you maybe have tried other places, where else have you tried? I'm curious. Yeah, I don't know. Did you even try the cherry cola?
Yeah, I didn't try the final product.
But you taste tested it as you're going on.
Okay.
Yeah, the raspberry prickly pear, that one, people love that one. It's a nice bright berry flavor. Well, you're not selling your own flavor very much here, so tell the truth. What did you think?
It tastes amazing.
Well, then say that. Don't just, look at me with the look of thorn in your eyes.
I can't describe it aside from saying it's cherry and it's cola.
So, Jake, my husband is a very simple man. Cherry cola is his answer. Kay Hiley, this is banana cream pie flavored old-fashioned marshmallows. We make marshmallows. Does it taste like a cream cherry cola? Is it creamy? I think it's just a cola, right? It's just it's wild cherry cola. Gosh. Yeah, Jake, it's, on one hand, he's extremely easy to cook for because he's like, food, zug zug. But he's not exactly complex. I live in a beach town, taffy and marshmallow candy everywhere. Oh, interesting. A dream job to work with food that looks like that. Oh, Kara, can I buy it? Yes. There's an orange cart. We have a lot of different flavors. We do offer free shipping on orders $50 or more to the lower 48 states. If you are not in the US, we still ship to you, no problem. We shipped all over the world. It's so hot, staff. Bree, how are you? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. Jen, oh, I see some of your marshmallows are gluten-free. Most of our marshmallows are gluten-free. We have, I think, 6 flavors right now, Jen, that have gluten, and then there's like 25 that have gluten-free. If you want to really narrow in to what exactly is gluten-free, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to answer questions. The Toasty Smore is our shop name that if you were to put that into the bottom of your phone and if you were to look around, you could find us directly. And then so that has a menu at the top of the W that goes straight to gluten-free, if that makes sense. I'm trying to answer without being strange. Strange? Of course I'm trying to be strange. I make marshmallows all day. I can't be normal. Unique Elegance. It is a blend of powdered sugar and gluten-free cornstarch. Hey, Tara placed her first order. Thank you so much. We do ship out only on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because we don't want this to melt in a hot warehouse over the weekend. Can I type in the chat the web? I think so. I don't think that they can hurt me for what you guys say. But full disclosure, I'm not really too good at all this. We ship from the beautiful state of New Mexico, but we do ship worldwide. Jake, can you pin stuff? I don't even know what moderators can do. You think I'd understand what to do. Where the Truth Lies is back. Welcome back, my friend. You know, Tara, that's the part I'm so sorry about. I normally have lots of bundles to choose from that kind of like help folks that are, trying to dip their toes in the marshmallow world, try the marshmallows and, try us out. But I'm out. It's going to take us at least a full day to replace a single bundle because I make poor decisions with my life. That is correct, Influ. That is correct. And it includes ice packs and insulation is what the shipping price includes. We do use priority shipping, which is faster. They fly it. And they have $100 insurance as well. That's awesome. Okay, Jake, thank you. Kind of, Tara. I kind of wonder if I'm hurting myself having too many flavors, but I'm not sure. I don't make good life choices, so here we are. And we try to make it fun and enjoyable. The thing about marshmallows is I'm trying to not just sell a candy. I'm trying to offer an experience for folks, because marshmallows is specifically in its very nature a community experience type candy. It brings people together. Literally, people go to bonfires together or campfires together and they roast s'mores, they roast marshmallows. It's a community building experience, and I love that. It is powdered sugar and gluten-free cornstarch. I guess the ones that don't sell as much maybe make seasonal. Yeah, I have a lot of seasonal. Do you have an option to build a bundle? I used to do that, Kelsey, and it got to be a little bit more than we could handle. Sorry about that. I wish you have 30 flavors, not including the bundle. Oh, so you think I have 30 flavors, not including the bundles? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. The Truth Lies. Is that blueberries? Hey there, Christopher. I'm sorry I didn't notice that. Flower, thank you so much.
So, what should you put coloring on apple pie without the strings?
My friends, Can y'all vote in the chat for me? So we made the apple pie flavor for 4th of July. But we put red and blue sprinkles that we create here in our shop. And I thought, 4th of July is over. Should we just leave it colorless for the new batches coming up? What do you guys recommend we do for,
Oh,
what?
we don't have enough.
Okay, then don't make apple pie.
No.
Okay, never mind. We're short on freeze-dried apples, so we'll make that maybe another time. Change the colors based on the season. Fall. God, I wish fall. I wish it was fall. Do you guys remember last year? Does anyone still hear from last year? I offered an autumn bundle a full month before the month of autumn actually hit. I was so ready for autumn. I was so early. Have you ever made a pineapple upside down cake, Milo? I have not. That sounds fancy. I have done pineapple, and I have done pina colada. Fall flavors are fun. Everything is orange in my shop when fall comes through. That's so funny. Tim, I think I would love it if you could do lychee. Are you here? Did you leave me? Okay.
I'm looking for something else that. I've already done that.
Okay, so graham cracker.
I'm already making strawberry cheesecake.
S'mores.
Could make s'mores. Let's see how many other.
What time will I be on later? I don't know. I'm supposed to be on 5 my time, which is mountain, so that would be for California. That would be 4 California time.
Key lime pie is low. The s'mores is.
Key lime pie. So make key lime pie.
Yeah, s'mores is pretty low, so.
So make key lime pie. That way I can help you with the s'mores since it's so hard to do. Amy's ready for fall. You know what? I'm ready for fall 1 week after summer hits because I'm done. We need to plant more trees, my friends. Let's get less of this global warming thing going. You want to watch me pack? What time is it? Oh, it's almost 3. Oh my goodness. I need to hurry the heck up. What'd you do?
We don't have enough ground up chocolate for s'mores.
Okay, well, stuff that you can do. You're capable. I believe in you. Next big holiday is Halloween. July, August. What is there anything in August that's a major holiday? Anything in July besides July 4th? What happens in August? Surely there's something. What holidays in August? I really suck at holidays, y'all. Can someone say, okay, Google, what major holidays are in August? I don't think there is one. Is the screen black for anyone else? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That was because Gemini popped up when I used my voice and I said, okay, G, what, what federal holiday is in August? You'll do the s'mores? Awesome. We've got a lot of different flavors that are nostalgia and, you know, like what people come to expect from marshmallows. We have pretty neat flavors like horchata. We have the prickly pear. It's raspberry prickly pear. That's a really fun one. People are enjoying that a lot. We have cherry cola, root beer float. I'm trying to think about all the flavors we've got going on. You know, butter vanilla, which is nice, strong French vanilla. Yeah, there's all kinds of flavors. Oh yeah, National Toasted Marshmallow Day. You're a Gemini, me too. Our house is full of Geminis. We're June babies. Yes, we use the real marshmallow root. Organic marshmallow root is used to make our candy, which is extremely rare. It makes it really silky. Marshmallow root is really fun. It has a lot of great qualities. It's an anti-inflammatory. Marshmallow root's been used for soothing sore throats, all that sort of thing. Hey, June 20th was your birthday. Well, happy late birthday, Miss Ashley. You're highly allergic. Oh no, dragon. I'm really sorry to hear that, my friend. So you have to do a special flavor for August 20th. I mean, I'm just happy that we're able to be together during that time, hopefully. Ooh, here we go. You're a May Gemini, Cloud? Wow. Look at all the Geminis. We're coming out of the woodwork. Hey, husband.
Yes.
Could you give me an update, please? Did you see what August 30th is, Jake? Oh my gosh. Is it National Toasted Marshmallow Day? Or is it your birthday? You too, Donnie? Wow, so many beautiful humans to celebrate. My goodness. I'm sorry, I spaced out completely. Can you please show me again? Do you guys ever look at something and you're like, oh yeah, thanks, and then you totally blank and you have no idea what you just saw? Thank you.
Okay.
Part of it is my astigmatism. Everything doubles, so toasted mallow day. I was about to purchase, but shipping is so expensive. Why is that? Angelina, I completely understand. Oh, thank you, California. I got it. It's just, it's a number. This particular one out. This one is, I don't know why it's so much smaller than the rest. So Miss Angela, the shipping is really high, especially on the small boxes, like a single order, because, so this is a good example. There's 3 of these. So this is a single order, and USPS charges us quite a bit for how small that box is, but we can only put in a tiny ice pack into that. So we do the priority shipping, which has $100 insurance. It has insulation. It has ice packs. But why? Can you explain that a little bit better for them on the shipping?
No,
Of why the small package is so much more expensive?
it's just
It's just what USPS
yeah, it's
charges?
just what they charge for it.
Yeah, it's USPS, that's my answer. I'm sorry. So, but we do offer free shipping on orders $50 or more if you're in the lower 48 states. Hey there, Awash, how are you? Yeah, so I do hand insulate, like I'll actually custom, you know, the insulation to every single order. You're in Tennessee. Yeah, and see, also the bigger packages allow me to put much bigger ice packs in, and so it's more stable. So the heat, of course, is going to melt the ice packs on the way. But the goal is to just protect it during transit. So when you get your order, the ice packs will be melted, and that's okay. It's just we're trying to, you know, give it emotional support during the shipping process, because it will be melted. The ice packs will be melted when you get them. All right, so my next one, my friends, is our cookie butter Biscoff. I do use this same powder for my cookie butter Biscoff because this has little, cookies in it. So it's not gluten-free, but most of my flavors are gluten-free. Can I please have help for a bucket?
Yeah.
Huh?
Shouldn't be coming.
Okay. Miss Ashley says it's packed very well. Thank you. This is our cookie butter Biscoff. This is the part where I show I'm an irresponsible adult because I do a lot of cookies on the bottom too. What? Melissa says, at least you were kind enough to put them. I bought chocolates from a seller, no ice packs. Okay, so that's one of the things. People kind of do, and I get it, shipping's expensive. And unfortunately, our world is in a complicated situation. But a lot of sellers, they have ice packs as optional, but you have to pay for it. I can't, in good faith, ship out a bunch of marshmallows without ice packs. It has to happen. They will melt if I don't use ice packs. I came from Utah. God, I can't imagine feeling okay about shipping out a delicate confection without ice packs. Like, it's just mandatory. So yeah, you guys are covering my ice packs. Otherwise, I'll go out of business in a matter of a week. So it just has to happen. It's just, the cost of this kind of confection, unfortunately. This is our cookie butter Biscoff. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Yeah, and I think they're trying to keep their initial cost looking lower, but I think it's disingenuous because it just won't make it to you in good shape. It just won't. So I'm really sorry that you had that experience with that chocolate shop. Why are you going under? I'm not. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to say if I didn't cover my shipping costs, the amount I spend on ice packs would put us out of business in probably a week. Literally, because I spend probably several $100s on ice packs a week. So that's a lot. I will be making more coconut Junebug. I will. Do you have coconut that's toasted?
Yes.
It's ready to go? Are we making that today? Is that enough for a batch? It looks a little low.
Wait, no, we don't. Never mind.
We don't what?
We don't have.
So we'll have to toast some coconut,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but we can toast that today. Can we get that done? Okay. I think we're going to make some toasted coconut today. We're trying to kind of get our schedule squared away. I think we're making key lime. I don't know. I can't tell. He walked out the door. Yeah. Yes. This is, we're mom and pop. It's just me and my family, me and my husband and my teenagers whenever they feel inspired to help. So it's just us. And so, yeah, unfortunately, I'm in charge and much to my horror. So, yeah, my kids and I homeschool, and so I always told my kids, you can have as much candy as you want, as long as you make it yourselves. And so part of that's learning experience and being responsible with kitchen safety and learning about chemistry and why things behave the way they do with sugar crystals and stuff. So we learned how to make taffy, toffee, hard candies, fudge. What else did we make a lot? We try to make licorice. We can't seem to make licorice to save our lives. And then one day my son, we've been making candy together for years. And one day my son came up to me, he's like, hey, Mom, I found an ancient bottle of corn syrup in the cabinet. What can we make with that? Yes, we do have cotton candy flavor. That's this one back here. And so I was like, hey, we have everything we need to make marshmallows, but we've been making candy together for a long time together, and we're pretty good at what we do. How about we try making the marshmallows without corn syrup and see what happens? I thought I was pretty hot stuff, But we immediately proceeded to burn 6 full batches of sugar because I actually had no idea of why the sugar science worked the way that it did. And so we rolled up our sleeves and we started educating ourselves on why things happen crystallization and melting and caramelization wise with sugar. And so we figured out how to make marshmallows not only with no corn syrup, but with the actual marshmallow roots, because we saw that it just fell out of practice in the 1800s. The French confectioners made the first fluffy marshmallow in history, but ancient Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, they used marshmallow root in various confections for thousands of years, literally, but they never made it fluffy, and the French confectioners were the first ones to do that. I'm a good mom. I mean, I think that's very debatable. I have my good days and my bad days. I'm definitely human. But yeah, so we got really into the history of it, the chemistry of how it reacts and responds to real marshmallow root being in the confection. And so it was really pretty cool. And but yeah, I do like to underline that we immediately ruined 6 batches of very large sugar pots right away because I got too cocky. And we figured it out. We rolled back and learned quite a lot. It was really interesting. And I was trying to figure out what to do with my life. I was in the Army, and I was not really a good fit for going out and leaving the kids. I wanted to stay home with them and continue our studies at home together. And so I was trying to figure out how I could work, at home. So I started going to farmers markets with the kids. We'd roll this stuff out, and then I figured out how to do TikTok one day, and here we are. Give your kids better than you had growing up, and you're a successful parent in my eyes. You're so sweet. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Give yourself credit, Stephanie. You guys work so very hard. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Any health benefits to using the marshmallow root? Marshmallow root's a fascinating plant. There are a lot of really cool things that the plant has been used for historically. First of all, it is what's called a mucilage plant, which means it has a coating type reaction. It's a coating, it's a soother, so it'd be used medicinally as like a functional food. It was used for sore throats, it was used for coughs. Historically, that's what they used marshmallow root for. And so it had those benefits. So it's a coating, a soother, and it's also an anti-inflammatory. So the actual species of the plant, if you want to look it up botanically, it's Althea officinalis. That is Althea officinalis. I do have some really interesting blog articles about that on my W. If you scroll down to the bottom, I got all kinds of information about it. You can just read it up, and it's pretty interesting. But I do want to emphasize that we make candy. We don't make medicine. But, you can make your choices. You're a capable adult. So, you might find some of the history and some of the facts about it interesting. This is our cookie butter Biscoff. Lots of Biscoff cookies on this one. Obviously, this one is not gluten-free. It's super soft. Oh, my gosh. So this is what a package would look like. There's 3 marshmallows here. The Webster. And each package is 3 marshmallows. It's a little over 6 ounces each one. I have to head out, but I'll be around during the evening stream. When will you be on? I'm a little behind. I still have blueberry cheesecake to cut. I'm hoping I'll be back on here in 2 hours. So it's going to be 5 o'clock Mountain Time. If you're on the West Coast, that will be 4 o'clock Pacific for our, we'll do some order packing. Are you all natural, not artificial ingredients? Good question. We actually do use artificial flavors, much like what candy shops use in particular for flavors. So the flavors are not natural, but we do use natural colors. Thanks, Jake. I appreciate you. Yeah, we use it because we have to cook this at such a high temperature to use natural flavors and stuff. It would be very challenging for the temperatures we have to reach, as well as I frankly don't want to worry about allergens, because when you start getting into like real strawberry flavor, for example, it's known to be quite a lot of people are allergic to strawberry. And so I have to start kind of like worrying about, lots and lots of disclaimers at that point. You know what I mean? So marshmallow roots. So the actual plant is Althea officinalis is the name of the marshmallow plant. And I do have the actual botanical image. Like if you guys have ever looked at an herbal book, how they have the picture of the plant and the flowers and all that. So I do have that image on my blog where I talk about marshmallow root. You can see it. Most of the flavors are gluten-free, Lex, but not this particular flavor. This is our cookie butter Biscoff. So we have about 30 flavors that are gluten-free and about 6 flavors that have gluten. I do not grow my own marshmallow root, no. I do get that imported because I use so much that I actually use, the smallest quantity I buy is 50-pound bags, and so I couldn't possibly grow it. We make a lot of candy. It's just me and my family, though. My husband and I work together. My son's in here right now helping with the bagging machine. And so it's just us. You're most welcome. Yeah, but feel free, if you need like a gluten-free, like if you're wanting to ask specific flavors, feel free to ask. On our Webster, the Toasty Smore does have a menu at the very top where you can see which items are gluten-free because it has a link that goes straight to the gluten-free flavors. So that might be a little bit more useful, but feel free to ask here too. I'm totally happy to answer if you're like, hey, I'm not sure, is this one gluten-free? I'm totally willing to answer. Thank you, Ashley. This is so helpful, Tim. Your swipe thing. To see the chat. Like I couldn't see the chat at all to save my life.
Yeah.
And now I can totally see, easily. There's like 400 people in here. It was really overwhelming, but and trolls. But it's way easier to see it like this. I can't tell what I'm doing, but I'd rather see the chat. That is so helpful. So look at this. I destroyed the top of that one. Let's see if we can piece it back on. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to take that one out maybe. I guess it's sticking together okay. Yeah, Melissa, it's a lot of fun because then you can teach them about softball stage. You can teach them about hard crack stage, and it's a hands-on experience. There's a reward at the end. You can teach them about why natural colors might fade and why, heat, light exposure, chemical reactions. So you could use like butterfly pea powder, for example, and put a little acid to make it turn purple. There's all kinds of fun things to incorporate hands-on learning, and then they get the little reward at the end. So it's kind of cool. And it's a skill set that no one can ever take from them. You'll take that one, California woman? My marshmallows do not contain eggs unless the cookie that I use in that particular flavor has eggs. So for example, Nilla wafers, I know that Nilla wafers uses eggs. But as far as my gluten-free marshmallows, they do not contain eggs. You do summer homeschooling with my autistic daughter. Yeah, I think that it's a pretty cool way to spend time together because who can be mad at you at the end of the day when you hand them a lollipop, Maybe that's the wrong way. Maybe I'm bribing. I don't know. You guys can judge me accordingly. But I found it to be really enjoyable. And at the end, also, you can teach them entrepreneurship. You could say hey, if you make suckers and you go and get a little permit from the city, you could sit on the corner and sell suckers, So it's kind of fun. Yeah, I hear you, Fox Mom. But yeah, generally speaking, our main recipe does not contain eggs. That's a great question. They are dairy and egg free on my gluten-free flavor. So right here, back here, you see the cotton candy? That is, gluten-free. So is the butter beer right here. That is a gluten-free flavor. Thank you so much for your order. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's pretty fun, Melissa, because it can really transition to a lot of different options, and then you can get into all kinds of interesting cultures. So one of the things I enjoy doing is I look at the month and I'm like, hey, what day is coming up? Like, obviously we did 4th of July. Well, we did apple pie, gourmet marshmallow, and so some fun facts about apple pie is that it was actually created by the British. Doesn't matter because we beat them. I'm just messing with you. It's true, but yeah. So yeah, apple pie was actually created by the English. So it's actually not an American dessert. So that's kind of interesting. But like I try to look at different holidays and see how different cultures can be celebrated. So for example, January we were looking at the Lunar New Year. So we did matcha. We did organic matcha flavored marshmallows. We did lychee. So we learned about the lychee plant and the different flavors. And then cheese? No cheese. And then we used dragon fruit. We used real freeze-dried dragon fruit for the lunar holiday, and about those different cultures. I don't know what the cheese thing. Yeah, no cheese on the apple pie. Maybe you know something I don't. And then like Ramadan, we decided to look into why that's being celebrated. What does that mean? What are the different flavors that they enjoy on their holiday? So this right here, my friends. Yeah, I don't. I've never heard of cheese on apple pie. So this is blueberry cheesecake. This is naturally colored. We use blue spirulina. Spirulina is really fascinating because it comes in 3 different species. That's 3 different species of spirulina make different colors. So there's a blue, there's a green, and there's a purple. We use all 3 here in our shop. But we do use the Chef Master Natural line because I tried making my own dyes and that was just a nightmare, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, World Cup theme. Some people eat cheddar on their apple pies. I'm going to say bless their hearts. Please don't come for me. Relax. So this is our blueberry cheesecake. It's kind of a fun little color, a fun flavor. It does have graham crackers. This one does have gluten. I'm sorry, friends. I couldn't help myself. I want it to look like a real cheesecake, so I do use gluten. So as you'll notice, all the flavors I'm working at the end of the day have gluten. I don't cross-contaminate because the beginning flavors always are gluten and allergen free, and then I start transitioning to allergens per capita of what people are more will have an allergy to. So I introduce the glutens, the tree nuts, and all that at the end of the day. I have a lot of books with plants and roots and whatnot. See, that'd be really interesting. See, I'm really careful about cross-contamination. I have a lot of people I care about. I know you do too. You don't want to worry about, hey, this gift I got my friend made them sick. I don't want that to happen. So we're really strict on FDA guidelines on cross-contamination and order of allergen potential. Kianda says, have a good day. Yesterday, 4th of July. Yes, thank you so much. Beautiful, isn't it? Blueberry cheesecake. There will be 3 in each bag if you were to choose to order from us. It actually does taste like blueberry cheesecake. It is delicious. I feel like this is one of my prettiest marshmallows, and it is the blue color is quite expensive, so I only color the top. The whole mallow, of course, is flavored blueberry cheesecake. I'm going to order and give you, and when I get the stuff, give you a review. I have a little following. Oh, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Not big yet. Awesome. I appreciate you, Melissa. That's very sweet. You know what? One day at a time, my darling. One day at a time. Consistency seems to be the thing, which I have a hard time with personally. Blueberry cheesecake. Wow. The aroma of this is just so nice. Thank you guys for supporting small family business. We really appreciate you. So yes, we use the real deal. We do a 12-hour cold water extraction of real marshmallow roots. Hey, that's awesome, Melissa. Yes, Miss Ashley, what she's saying, I do get free shipping on orders 50 or more. I always include ice packs and insulation. I realize my shipping is more high than maybe what is standard, but you know we're mailing a delicate confection. I want it to get to you in great shape. I do include ice packs and insulation. Yeah, the smell is so good. I like the sign. It's pretty. I'm 100% on board with halal. I'm also interested in vegan. I wish I could do the vegan. I just don't have the knowledge of that one yet. And thank you about the halal. I had to educate myself on what that meant. I didn't know. And I do get a lot of friction on that particular point as well. But I feel like trying to be inclusive is kind of how we roll here. So I educated myself on what halal meant, and it is more expensive. So yeah, thank you for spreading the good vibes. Thanks, Hannah. I appreciate that. Well, I'm not a very good actress, which I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was getting kind of frazzled because we had a huge influx of people. There's like 400 people in here, and I have a lot of trolls, and they were giving me a hard time saying I was rude and stuff. I was like, what? I don't feel like I'm rude, but at the same time, I know I can be direct. So maybe directness is a challenging for some people. I don't know. It was wild. This DMC is our blueberry cheesecake gourmet marshmallows. We use natural colors. This beautiful blue here is spirulina, but it's a blueberry cheesecake. And we use old-fashioned techniques. We use real marshmallow root. Can you show me what candy thermometer you have? Mine's not accurate. Oh, you know what, Awash? You might need to you might need to calibrate your thermometer. What I suggest is you boil some water, because depending on altitude, water does not always boil at the same point. So you might need to calibrate your thank you, dear.
Yep.
That's the thermometer we use, CDN. So it has different phases and stuff. You can set it to Fahrenheit, Celsius. You can actually set a target for when it beeps a specific temperature. It isn't calibrate. I tried. Okay. Okay, so you might want to see if your needle is touching the side of the pot or the bottom of the pot. Make sure it's not touching any surface at all. And I would recommend, if you're able to do it, to test different areas of the pot. Make sure you're using a really thick bottomed pot, maybe not a thin, sometimes the pots are a little bit on the thin side. That can also lead to hot spots in the pot, and you'll get different temperatures in the same pot. So maybe try that. But yeah, I always recommend checking out what temperature you actually boil at for your altitude. We're up in the mountains, so we boil at a much lower altitude. And so we had to really kind of figure stuff out, because a recipe, we can't simply follow a recipe here, since we have to take off quite a bit because we're pretty high altitude. But yeah, make sure your needle sensor isn't too close to the edges.
I'm gonna put this up there for you to do swirls.
What am I doing?
Swirls.
For what?
Colors.
For what?
Strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake. Okay. You guys are gonna get to see me do strawberry cheesecake swirls. So much like I did here on this beautiful blueberry cheesecake, I'm about to make strawberry cheesecake. They just poured it, so I'm gonna make some space and do the coloring, because no one else in the family really wants to do the coloring. So that's kind of my job. So let me move stuff around. I'm going to bring over the new one. So here's a great opportunity since I can actually touch the bottle. So this is just color, my friends. So this is what we use, is the natural line of Chef Master. So you can see, hopefully, beet is that showing? I literally can't see it. Maybe that's better. Beet, is that showing? So anyway, what I'm seeing right now is the chat. This is not the, sorry, well. Is that showing? Anyway, it's beet. I can't see the screen. This is just color. It is not flavor. The whole mallow is already flavored strawberry. This is our strawberry cheesecake. It has the graham crackers on the back. I was totally guessing. So I know this is crazy. Bear with me, okay? This is gonna look wild. Please trust the process, my friends. I used to get freaked out on this, but I have to be kind of quick. Otherwise, it'll set before I can streak it. So I'm sorry if I missed questions during this process. I'm going to be working on trying to make this beautiful. I know it looks crazy. I do have to work it into the mallow a bit, otherwise it'll do some complications when I start to cut and tear the marshmallows. Trust the process. That's me telling myself, by the way. That's me trying to comfort myself because I look at it and I'm like, oh my God, that looks so not good. Not good, not good. Panic time. People are not going to love the way this looks. Oh my gosh. All right. And then also have to be kind of quick because it is setting. Here we are, just making happy little swirls, happy little feathers, happy little fluffy clouds, wispy in the sky, strawberry flavored dreams. Happy little clouds. Voila. Is that good? Is anyone still here? Can't even tell. Can someone take this from me, please? Thank you. Son, can you please put this on the drying rack for me? Thank you. All right. Back to the program. Back to the program. All right. My gloves. Happy little clouds. There we go, beautiful humans. Thank you for your patience. I hope you liked the strawberry cheesecake swirl action. Is that in the inventory, honey?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I need to do a Starry Night Van Gogh and sell his art. If I were that skilled, we could dream. That would be pretty awesome if I could do that sort of thing. I'm afraid my skill set is not quite that extravagant, but thank you for the confidence. Awash thinks that I could do Van Gogh Starry Night.
Probably could.
I mean, if I had a reference, maybe. So what flavor would that be, though? That's the question. Wasn't Van Gogh really into absinthe? So a licorice flavor? That'd be wild. Everyone would hate it. Oh my god. I love black licorice. If you love black licorice, tell me in the chat. If you hate black licorice, tell me in the chat. That's one of the things I like to bring into autumn. Blackberry something. Ooh, yeah, blackberry something. It has to be exotic though. So maybe like a blackberry bergamot. Maybe something like that. A little bit of exotic. You hate licorice? I don't know. See? Shoppa loves black licorice. There we go. There we go, Hua. I love black licorice. In fact, for my son's Easter basket, you guys are going to think I'm a terrible parent. I always give him black jelly beans because he loves black jelly beans as, you know, the black licorice flavor. See, black licorice? So would you buy black licorice marshmallows? I get those, I release them in the fall. No, Wash. I love black licorice. I love red licorice too. I make both. I can make both flavors. There we go. Blackberry vanilla. That sounds wonderful. I don't even think I have a blackberry flavor in my cabinets. I have a wall of very impressive, probably 200 bottles of various candy flavoring here in my shop. And I don't think I actually have any blackberry. You can't stand candy corn? So I also do candy corn in the fall, and that's one of the ones I love to really poke people. Candy corn, ironically, I think it's the texture that gets most people. But candy corn is actually supposed to be vanilla and honey flavored. Candy corn is supposed to be honey and vanilla flavor. It's the chalky starch texture that most people don't like. You can't stand black licorice. Ooh, blackberry bourbon. Ooh, blackberry tea. That sounds awesome. Man, blackberry vanilla. That sounds really nice. So childhood memories were we were left with the black ones. The elder brothers ate all the good flavors. Oh my gosh. Wow. I've always loved black licorice. But I kind of like exotic stuff. You know, it's my jam. All the better if I can't pronounce it. So I do always include ice packs and insulation, my friends. I know it's hot out. It might be a little scary. But just keep your USPS tracking information visible so you can see when it's delivered, so you can get it off your hot porch or out of your hot mailbox in time. Blackberry pie. So what I'm hearing here, beautiful, is that you're a fan of blackberry. Ooh, yeah, hibiscus pomegranate. God, that'd be awesome. I need to do a pomegranate. That's actually a fall flavor I have not done. Is any kind of pomegranate. Hibiscus pomegranate. That sounds great. Gotta update pitch black. Do I have anything minty? Lion Queen. Tim, can we please make peppermint?
We are behind on that side.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
We'll make it soon.
Yeah, soon, Lion Queen, but I don't have anything currently. We're a little behind on our inventory. It's just me and my family, and we kind of got a little bit behind. Dubai. I won't be doing Dubai. At least not anytime soon. That one's too complicated with the layers and the pistachio. I really want to bring in peppermint, but we are on the struggle bus. Toot toot. as always. It's basically, really we should get into the struggle bus industry because we've got that nailed.
There's an industry for that?
I don't know. I'm making this up. Mint peppermint patties. Yum. I did have a chocolate mint flavor for a while. I had some chocolate chips and it was basically just mint with chocolate chips. But I believe we are out. God bless you, Awash. Thank you. It's always wonderful to have your company. You've always been there. I mean, gosh, you've been around with us for a long time now. Candy cane is awesome. I agree. They are edible, miss. But these are old-fashioned marshmallows. This is our blueberry cheesecake flavor. We use natural colors. This is spirulina for the coloring. And the cheesecake color, we get that with a little bit of beta carotene, of course, with the graham cracker. But this is blueberry cheesecake flavor. We use the real deal, real marshmallow roots to make our candy. That's just unheard of. We never use corn syrup, by the way. Oh, thank you, Awash. I appreciate you. Yep, we use the Chef Master Natural line for our colors. And so for blue, they use spirulina. Of course, you can't taste the color. It's just the whole thing is flavored like a blueberry cheesecake. And I take off all the extra powder. This is just part of the process. We shake it, get all the excess powder, and then we get it sealed into bags. Wow. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Blueberry cheesecake. We do offer free shipping on orders $50 or more to the lower 48 states. Oh yeah, orange creamsicle. I just did that today, earlier. I was separating it. Sorry you missed it. Do I use seed oils? Let me see something. So this is what we use for our spray release. So this is what we use in the pan. So I'm just trying to like answer honestly. So the bottom of our pan, we do a little spray. So let me see what's in here. Canola oil. Can y'all see that? Canola oil. I'm not really sure if you can see that. But yeah, if you wanted to look this up, if it's a little easier. I can't see the screen to see if it's clear, but canola oil is what we use for the spray release. I mean, it's very little. I don't know. I mean, honestly, at this point, I would sell this to Shark Tank. I'm not going to go on Shark Tank anytime soon. I mean, if they reach out to me again, I probably will entertain it seriously, just because I'm killing myself. The labor. I don't know if we have enough assets for Shark Tank to even be interested in us, because I don't really wholesale. Maybe? I know, a wash. We'll see. Oh, pitch black, I know. I know. It's turning out to, I don't know, we'll talk. They're so greedy. I mean, I guess they get rich for a reason. What do you mean, California woman? They would get you going and the people? I don't quite follow. Sorry. Pitch Black is here. I'm so excited. Getting them in local stores would be, yeah, that's true. So most of my stuff actually is gluten-free. I have I think 6 flavors that have gluten, and 25 or so that are gluten-free. Feel free to ask. If you see our shop name is the Toasty Smore. If you found that on the spider interwebs, we do have a gluten-free option at the top of our page there, our W page of the home. So you can see if it's gluten-free. There's a whole lot of stuff there. Seems like you could use someone else taking, I mean, there is that. It's just that my husband and I, we work minimum of 12 hours every day, 12 to 15 hours every day. I confess I'm getting a little burnt out, but we're saving up to pay off some debts. You know how the thing is, everyone has their story, right? We're trying to make sure we are able to buy the house that we moved into. What is the powder you're using to keep them from being sticky? This is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar mix, and it does have some pieces of like graham cracker because this has graham cracker. So I use this specifically for the flavors that have this in there. You're welcome, Ashley. Feel free to feel free to ask me any questions on the gluten-free stuff. I'm happy to answer. Miss Winda, how are you? You got here on the last row, Miss Winda. Look at that. I cut poorly on this part of the pan. I made a mistake. Do they roast like regular marshmallows? No. These are much more moisture rich. You have to rotate them a lot faster. They will turn into like a creme brulee shell on the outside, and you can pull off that shell. And then that shell that you have is whatever the flavor. So it'd be like blueberry cheesecake, like times 20. It's awesome. And you can probably do that maybe 20 times for one marshmallow. I'd recommend cutting them into 4s. Put a bamboo skewer on it. And that's going to be way enough to cure a sweet tooth if you want to roast it. Most people don't roast them though. They go straight into it. But you can do whatever you want. Am I lagging? Oh yeah, you can do s'mores. I would cut it into 3 or 4 pieces for s'mores. Maybe 3. So 3 pieces will easily make 3. One marshmallow will easily make 3 s'mores. But you will have to rotate it quickly. And the caramelization is far superior because we don't use corn syrup. It's just the caramelization is so beautiful. I have made Rice Krispie treats with them, yes. And they are awesome. Man, I don't want to leave because Miss Winda's here. Pitch Black is here. I got so many amazing people. I did enjoy my days off, Miss Winda. We went and had barbecue with friends and played music. It was pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed your days off too. Oh, what is that?
Key lime.
Oh. I need to color key lime pie. When are you doing the Cinnabon flavor? When is cinnamon roll?
Cinnamon roll? I think you have
I don't know. I can't. Can you look, husband, to see if we have cinnamon roll flavor? I'm gonna color key lime pie. So this one's kind of crazy. Hey there, Katrina. How are you?
No, there's some left.
So again, we use the Chef Master Natural line. This is spirulina. It's the green species. So it has beta carotene and spirulina. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sorry, I apologize. I can't see the screen. So let me see if I can. There it is. So there we are. Oh, Stevie. Yeah, first of all, my friend, please don't say that your questions are dumb. Your questions are not dumb. I'm thrilled that you're curious and you're willing to ask questions. Not a dumb question at all, because it does look a little crazy. These are old-fashioned marshmallows. We use the real deal, real marshmallow roots. And we use natural colors, and so I know this green is going to look a little crazy. So this is our key lime pie flavor. I don't even know if this is looking green on the screen. I know often green doesn't look right on the phone. But this is green because it's key lime pie. It does have graham cracker on the back, so it does have gluten. I wish that people would be, let me say it the right way. I wish that people felt really comfortable here and able to ask questions. I'm not going to be weird or anything. Well, I'm going to be weird, but I'm not going to be weird. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee weirdness, but not the unhappy weird. We're definitely weird in these parts. Miss Pitch Black. God, I miss seeing your name. I need to catch up. All right, so this is green. This is spirulina. This is key lime pie flavor. You can't taste the color. It is naturally colored, but it's already flavored like key lime pie. What? It does look green? Yeah. Okay, good. Because I can't see what they can see. Okay. I apologize, I won't be able to look up for a minute here. I'm trying to get my swirls right. Key lime pie. It looks like I'm going to be coloring creamy taro next. Taro is my favorite flavor of all time. All right. It looks good, huh? Yes, feathers in the sand, little happy clouds. Ooh, is it storming? I love rain. So we're going to be, can I please have that clean so I can do the next one? Thanks. All right, I know the green is a little crazy. It's not for everyone, but it is key lime pie, and I think it's awesome. This is taro?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are kind of getting the triple whammy of the different spirulina family. These are not all gluten-free, but most of my flavors are. I have like 25 flavors that are gluten-free. This is creamy taro. It is gluten-free. I have like 25 flavors that are gluten-free. So look at this. This is spirulina. That's the ingredients here. Spirulina. Is that even like focusing? Grape. There's spirulina and grape extract on this one. So yeah. This is my personal favorite flavor. It is creamy taro. Taro is like a deep, earthy, nutty vanilla that's slightly floral and slightly earthy. Thank you. You know what, just in case, that glove I used for gluten, I'm going to change it out. I don't want to accidentally hit the mallow and then it's not gluten-free. I'm stuck. Help. All right, my friends. This is our creamy taro. This is my personal favorite. If you like boba tea, if you like exotic flavors, you might enjoy this. This corner is like refusing to blend. So feel free to ask me which ones are gluten-free. Like I said, I think I have around 25 flavors that are gluten-free. I'm always happy to answer. Otherwise, my direct home top menu does have a gluten-free link to go straight to that section. And that's at the Toasty Smore is our shop name. All right, so this is the part where I try to make it pretty. Make marshmallows beautiful is the attempt. Make them like little fluffy clouds, happy little fluffy clouds, happy little feathers. What flavor are you pouring now?
It's not pouring yet, but cookie dough.
Cookie dough, okay. I look forward to not doing the chocolate chips on that one.
Let's see.
Happy little clouds, happy little fluffy feathers. Sorry if I'm missing questions. My eyes are focused on the mallow at the moment. Mallow at the moment. Because we are wiggly. I'm trying to do a good job. All right. All right. Beautiful. Yes. Masterpiece. It's like that artist sold the banana that was duct taped to the wall for like millions of dollars. That's what we're doing here. Oh, yes. That's a good point. Miss Linda is bringing up the tarot blessings, my friends. One of the cool, friendly vibes about here is that if you order the creamy tarot, because this is my favorite flavor, and that's what made me start this whole thing, this whole marshmallow shop. We give little fun creamy tarot blessings, just little feel-good vibes. Using a wide tooth comb. Oh yeah. Yeah. Angel, I don't know what that means. Sounds fancy though. And Katrina is so sweet. She's over here saying, trust me, you can ask her anything about the marshmallows and she's very happy to answer. Thank you. Not everyone was getting that vibe earlier. We had some entertaining trolls. And yeah, it's not been like that for a while. I haven't had that experience in a long time. Usually we get the right kind of vibe people in and they're relaxed and chill and good company. And we have some energetic folks that were, spicy. Our creamy tarot. All right, so my friends, that is basically it for today. We are going to do our live in about 1 hour for packing orders. It will probably be a short live because today's the day we have to be completely ready to ship out everything we possibly can on Monday. You guys are amazing and I appreciate your support. Thank you for putting up with me and thank you for answering questions. You guys are actual heroes. You're amazing and you're just perfect the way you are, and I'm so thrilled and fortunate to have your company. You guys are amazing humans. Bless you. See you about at 1 hour, my friends. Life is sweeter when we come together. Where's my off button? Husband, I need help. I don't know how to get out of here. Help.